Hi, my name is Katelin Nettnay, and this is my midterm for EDUU 609. This video is going to give you the top 5 reasons to read the Saber-Tooth curriculum as your choice book for EDUU 609, or for fun as any educator looking for professional development. Before I get into the top 5, let me give you a quick synopsis of the book without spoiling too much. Instead of this book being a boring, structured, organized textbook like you might be used to, this book is presented in a somewhat narrative format. In the Saber-Tooth curriculum, which is said to be written by Dr. J. Abner Peddiwell, but is actually written by the author of the foreword, Harold Benjamin, provides satirical lectures of the history of Paleolithic or Stone Age education. The wise experts in a tribe of people decide the 3 cornerstones of curriculum for their universal compulsory education should be fish grabbing with bare hands, clubbing woolly horses, and scaring saber-toothed tigers. When the waters turn muddy and the horses and tigers leave forever, the Saber-Tooth curriculum remains in place. From there, we see the evolution of the Saber-Tooth curriculum over time, while it always remains grounded in those 3 core principles which clearly no longer apply to the changing world. Throughout the book, you will notice uncanny resemblances to our current state of education. Without giving too much more away, let me present the top 5 reasons you should read the Saber-Tooth curriculum. Reason number 5, reading the Saber-Tooth curriculum leads to a lot of professional reflection. As Perlman explains in 21st Century Learning in Schools, once we know the knowledge and skills students need to be successful in the world, we can design curriculum, develop assessments, and utilize facilities and technologies to educate students. But what this book points out is, how can we say for sure what knowledge and skills students will need in the future? Can we honestly say that there are non-negotiable aspects of curriculum that have been around since the Paleolithic times and are still appropriate in today's schools? I'm even going to be bold here and admit that one of my personal reflections upon reading this book was, is my beloved subject of math being taught in such a way that is truly beneficial to today's kids? I am serious when I say this book makes you question even your core beliefs as an educator. I believe that that is a truly valuable practice we should always be doing, and the Saber-Tooth curriculum helps facilitate. Reason number 4, the Saber-Tooth curriculum actually includes a useful forward and notes section at the end. I usually skim these in other required texts for school, but these ones are not a waste of pages. In fact, they help provide context for the book itself. We learn about who the author truly is and what was going on in the world at the time the book was published. We learn about the process of publishing the book, which almost seems like a joke that got taken too far. We also learn that the author honestly meant to support teachers, as he wished for any profits of the book to go to funding teacher education programs. I loved learning about the irony of someone who certainly has a bleak outlook on the future of education, yet still believes in supporting teachers and their professional development. The supporting materials for the Saber-Tooth curriculum provide context as well as deepen your understanding as a reader, so they are definitely well worth the time to peruse. Reason number 3, the Saber-Tooth curriculum is a fast yet meaningful read. The book itself is only 139 pages and even includes some entertaining pictures as visual supports to the text. Yet within those pages, you will laugh, you will wonder, and you will learn. Who can argue with a professional development text that only takes a couple days to finish? Dr. Green reminds us that inquiry is our greatest skeleton key to opening the door for critical thinking. Because this book will keep you reading and keep you asking questions, it really nails the mark of a great PD read. With the shortening attention spans of today's adults, the Saber-Tooth curriculum is a great fit. Reason number 2, the Saber-Tooth curriculum is timely. Even though the original publication of this book was written in 1939, its principles are still applicable when juxtaposed with today's society and education system. In my opinion, we are on the brink of another sweeping round of educational reform. Reading this book will help prepare you for all the thoughts and feelings that come along with the inevitable changes coming to the education system. For instance, there is a scene in the book where the youth demand of the elders that they be allowed to work so that they can improve their society. A parallel to this in our course material comes from Dr. Green's Art versus Science video. She describes today's youth, explaining today's kids are not used to having to ask permission or wait when a question comes up. They are used to finding information that is real, not just put down in a textbook for them to read. Even in a book written in 1939, Benjamin alludes to the idea that the youth we claim to be serving are not being heard by those in charge. We have seen this countless times in the history of education, and we still see it today. When we are learning about curriculum design in this course, the Saber-Tooth curriculum offers a great big picture reminder about why we do what we do. And reason number one, the Saber-Tooth curriculum is hilarious. I mean, I literally laughed out loud several times. I have never read a book for this program that made me actually laugh. It was very refreshing to read a book in this style that actually helps support me professionally. In short, because of its reflective nature, its supportive literature, its brevity, its relatability, and its humor, I highly recommend the Saber-Tooth curriculum as your choice book for professional and personal development as an educator. Thanks for watching.